All right, hello everyone. It occurred to me, we'll do something a little different today, but it occurred to me that my Eahora Juliet 1 is nearing the end of its life, and damn, it was a good life. I think we're coming up on about 2,000 miles on this thing, and I've been extremely happy with it. But, the reason I got it is Trail Happy TV, I think, Trail Ride TV or something. That dude did a review on it. I saw another guy on YouTube do a review, a 500-mile review, and man, the price is fantastic for 120 plus miles on a single charge, and I think I paid like $1,600 for it. This is the Juliet 1, not the 2, not the 3. But I'll tell you, I cannot think of what the 2 or 3 would offer me that would be more beneficial and more fun than what I've kind of experienced with this one, and especially considering the price. So, I think I'm just coming up on 2,000 miles here. Typically, I'm riding on the beach. I live down in Hermosa Beach, and I come up here on Sundays. So I'm in Venice Beach now. So I put like maybe 50 miles on it. Ride up, ride around here. At least 50 miles, every Sunday. And then, I'd kind of just take it around town and stuff too. But man, being able to just not even think about the charge, just get on it and go. And even for short little grocery runs or stuff, it's really, it was a good purchase. Now, I know a couple people that have had bad experiences with Ehoras. And thankfully, I'm not one of them, but you might want to keep that in mind when you're looking, because even the guy I talked to about the new bike, he was kind of wary when I told him what I already ride, because he's like, oh, it's a Chinese bike and they're not really that reliable. And yeah, like I said, the other guy, I think he had a Ehora Romeo. You can look that one up. He had all kinds of problems with the back motor, had some other problems with some things, but I'm very thankful that this has not given me any problems in the almost year that I've had it. Weekly riding for sure, definitely coming up on 2,000 miles. I did do some extra things here. I got a reverse camera here. I'll put a link in the description to all this stuff if I can find it. Strap my little JBL speaker here. I got a extender here that makes the handlebars a little higher, just because I'm a tall guy, and that's also why I got the Juliet over the Romeo, because I really felt like I might want the seat being able to be adjusted for myself, because I got longer legs. But I got to be honest, one of the reasons I'm moving on from this is, not only speed, but also I want to get an extended seat so I can put a passenger on there. And there's some other, obviously too, the battery, any other battery you get is going to be a step down. 60 amp hours has just been fucking crazy. I've never had any type of range anxiety with this bike, ever. Maybe once or twice I got pretty close, and you just pedal and you're good. You'll go so far. This thing is a beefy battery. So yeah, it's a great little bike, but I think I'm gonna have it maybe 3-4 more weeks. I will kind of keep you guys updated on how it goes. And I know I don't usually do these kind of little review commentary things on this channel, but I just figured it was time, because I wanted to give a little love letter to my homie here, because this bike has been really good to me. Trying to think of some other stuff I got. I got aftermarket tires on there. Let me see if I can find the kind or whatever. Here we go. The Heb Allscape 20x4. I'd say check those out. I will say the tires, the aftermarket tires, not only do they feel a little higher quality just from touch and putting them on, but I'd also say that they're a lot quieter than the other tires. The tire that came on it, they were super knobby, and these are street tires. So I gotta be honest, that was one thing that really made the bike a lot better for me, because it just wasn't so noisy. I guess some downsides from this bike, I don't know, partly probably because I'm obviously I live near the beach, so I'm always riding in the salty air, and like there's always mist and fog and everything. So definitely like rust starts to become like a bit of an issue. You can see like, I was kind of disappointed, I don't know if you can really tell, but like some of the components here like rusted, you know, kind of quickly. And I mean, that might be my fault just for like not wiping down the entire bike after rides in the fog or whatever. I mean, you can see there's a little, you know, like it's the components. There's some components that I feel like are not as high quality as there could be. Like I don't like these bolts, like why aren't these bolts rusting? You know what I mean? Like why, they're the same bolt, the same Allen key, the same size, like why are some bolts rusting and others not? So it gives me the impression that some of the components that came from the factory are not like as high quality as they could be. So, yeah, one of my final days of the Eahora Juliet in the Venice Beach sunset. Well, obviously, I mean, I didn't talk about my LED lights and my matrix board on the side here. I'll turn all that on later, and I'll kind of show you guys what that's all about. But I mean, honestly, that's just for the funds, just for the spectacle. But yeah, Eahora Juliet 1. I don't know what they did with the 2 or 3, but I'd get another one if I needed 100+ miles and be able to relatively go. I mean, it goes 25 mile an hour, close to 30. Like it's just everything I wanted in my first e-bike. So yeah, keep an eye on Ehora. They're doing some cool stuff. You know, if you do end up getting one, just give it a little once over. Make sure all the screws are tight. Make sure everything fits. You know, I had a couple situations where just some things started getting loose. Like I think one time down here, this my little brake thing was loose. Like I had to tighten up these bolts. Tightened it up, never had another problem with it. Same thing with this. I remember I had to tighten this one time because the pedals were getting a little wobbly. That was fine. But yeah, this has been a fantastic bike. I'm okay with the stock shocks. Obviously, the seat, this Cloud9 seat actually made a big difference. I'm not sure if I would have liked it as much without that seat. And I'm actually a little nervous about how the seat's going to feel on the new one, because I will say, out of all the things, this is where your ass hits the road, so to speak. So, seat's important, especially for long rides. But yeah, like I said, I'll leave a description. I got, you know, these bags off Amazon. I'll leave a description for all this extra shit in the description. And it's getting close to sundown here, so we're going to go over to the Venice Beach Electric Light Parade and see what they're all about. Do I want a Suron? Do I want a Suron? I don't know, man. It might not be for me. Keep an eye on the channel. I'll be up with the new bike in a couple weeks, but right now, here we are. There's my buddy James. All right, y'all. Eahora Cho signing out. Love you guys. I'll see you at the ride.